going down? YouTube Niner Empire, TTC, your boy Danny G in the house as the Niners for the second week in a row put up 30 points. They go to Pittsburgh week 1, beat the Steelers 30-7, and then the Niners go into their second stadium, SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, aka Candlestick or Levi's South, and they beat the Rams 30-7, and now it's on. They have their home opener, well, in reality, their second home opener. They got the New York Football Giants, a New York Football Giants team that had an impressive win week 2 after being blown out by the Cowboys week 1. They had an impressive win week 2 in Arizona, beating the Arizona Cardinals after they were down 28-7 against them. But hey, the Arizona Cardinals are such a pathetic team that here in the Phoenix area, I got this free gram of fucking wax because they had a promotion where the day after the Cardinals lose, they'll give a free gram of wax. And I'm like, well, why wouldn't you just do that for when they win? And he was like, well, they suck so bad, we want to make their fans happy. So I wouldn't be too impressed with that win. A win's a win, but not really that impressed with that win. And now the New York Giants are going to Levi's in Santa Clara, taking on the San Francisco 49ers, who are 2-0 right now, having scored 30 points in their first 2 games. And this is a New York Giants team without Saquon Barkley. So not a game that, as a Niner fan, I'm really too worried about. And shout out to Cop Bizzle. I actually got a chance to meet Cop Bizzle when I went to Vegas last month when I attended the preseason game against the Raiders and spent a few days in Vegas touring the city and doing some things. I got to meet good old Cop Bizzle, the legend Cop Bizzle. So shout out to him. And Cop, you were on with CG Ruthless, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched the whole interview yet. I only just saw about an hour ago that you were interviewed on there, and I have not watched the entire video. I've watched about the first 12 minutes of it, but something in those first 12 minutes caught my attention. Let's take a look.
No. See, CG, this is why I said what I said. Because you don't believe in your quarterback. This is facts, right? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
No, I'm just critical. I'm very critical.
Okay, but you don't believe. See, I believe in my quarterback. I believe in Daniel Jones. There's a reason why the Giants gave Daniel Jones $40 million a year. Now, people like you will probably say, well, that wasn't very smart. But I guarantee you, CG, that the 49ers would love to have Daniel Jones.
Just like the skill set? Is that what you're saying? Because
no, they would rather have Daniel Jones than Brock Purdy.
Now, CG, I have no idea why you're still not completely confident in Brock Purdy. I really don't. And Kyle Fizzle, what you said about Daniel Jones, Kyle Shanahan would love to have Daniel Jones in his system. Now, hypothetically, in a world where the Niners do not have a certain quarterback named Brock Purdy, that makes a lot of sense. Daniel Jones is a good mobile quarterback that Kyle Shanahan probably would like to have in his offense. But in a scenario, in a universe where you have Brock Purdy, I would rather have a quarterback that's already 7-0 as a starter than a quarterback that's 21-31-1 as a starter. 10 games under 500. I think it actually might be 22-32-1. But regardless, that's 10 games below 500. Now, is it more of a sample size? Has Brock Purdy had less of a sample size? Of course. But I would rather have the quarterback that has not lost a game that he started the entire game so far, despite being the last pick in the draft. Now, is Brock Purdy eventually going to regress a little bit? Is he going to lose some games? Is he going to continue? Of course he's going to. But here's the thing that's great. This New York Giants game is like a practice game for Brock Purdy. It's the perfect game for him to get even more comfortable in the pocket. So this is not going to be the game where Brock Purdy gets quote-unquote exposed. Will it happen eventually? I don't know if he'll be necessarily exposed, but he's not going to win every single game he starts. But at least I don't think. Who knows? Anything can happen. But no, I see Brock Purdy eventually maybe regressing a little bit. But the beauty is it is not going to happen against the New York Football Giants. That's what's awesome about it. Now, Tara Belly. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Your video. You said so much stupid shit in your video, but I'm not going to get into most of it. This is the one little thing that caught my attention from it, though.
We're going to remind you. Matter of fact, no, not remind you. We're going to bring Brock Purdy back to reality. We're going to show you. We're going to turn him. We're going to expose him. He's going to be the second coming of Alex Smith. Do you remember what we did to Alex Smith? Do you remember what we did to Alex Smith? He ain't there no more because of us.
Whoa. Hold up a second. Alex Smith, you did not end his career. No. After the Niners lost the 2011-2012 NFC Championship game, in the 2012 regular season before he got injured, in that Rams game that ended in a tie, where Colin Kaepernick took over, and then Jim Harbaugh and the Niners never looked back. Kaepernick remained the Niners starter, and he even took him to the Super Bowl that year. Before that happened, Alex Smith was having one of his best careers, his best regular season careers as a 49er. In fact, 2011 was the first year, of course, that he made the postseason as the Niners starting quarterback. But the 2012 regular season before he got hurt, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC, if not the entire NFL at that point. So Tara Belly, get your fucking facts straight. You could not be more wrong about that. You did not end Alex Smith's career as a 49er. The formerly St. Louis Rams did. And just the fact that you're guaranteeing a win is absolutely hilarious, and I'm not even going to get into that pure stupidity. But you mentioned how the Niners have not done shit in this millennium and all that. Well, we may not have won a Super Bowl since January of 1995, but we sure as fuck have, and since 2012, have had more success than the New York Football Giants. So anyway, tomorrow's game, I don't expect it to be, I'm not going to say necessarily it'll be a blowout, but I don't necessarily expect it to be a close game. So, all the Giants fans on here, the best you can hope is somehow it's going to be a trap game. But I do not see it being a trap game at all. I see CMC probably won't be used. Kyle Shanahan kind of admitted that he wished he would have used Elijah Mitchell more in the Rams game. So I expect to see more of Elijah Mitchell getting more carries. I don't expect to see it quite as much from CMC, but you'll probably see at least a touchdown run or two by CMC, because that is just how incredible of a running back he is. I personally don't think Brandon Ayuk should play since he's not injured, but he's a little hurt. So I think that Brandon Ayuk can absolutely arrest this game, and I just can still get the easy win. And maybe we can see more of Jawan Jennings and more passes to Debo. But Ayuk, he's a warrior. He probably will play anyway. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I got. Danny G is out. Peace.
There aren't even many 49er fans anymore. They're all like old men. Like, find me a 49ers fan under 40. Find me like 2 under 30, man. You guys are non-existent, man.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?